A merry bazinga to you all.
What day would that be? May the 4th or something?
Probably, yeah, some dumb nerd day.
Bazingmas. Or maybe it's Sheldon's birthday.
Let's see what Ron has. Oh, okay, so
what was that?
So he's saying what I can do, though, seeing as you've been such a good customer and all, is provide for you a sample of a little something you might like. Here,
What?
check this out. Seeing as you bought that Mooncrest thinger from me last time, why, I'm just thinking you could use this, and I got more if you want. You got a pinch of Stardust. Yeah, that's what it seems like he's giving us, right? This just levels up a talisman, so it makes whatever the talisman does boosted, more stats or whatever.
So it's basically steroids for your basketball match.
Pretty much. A lucrative contract. After banishing an adversary, the bearer gains +1 gold up to this many times per right. 10. So you just get bonus gold whenever you banish somebody. I know. I never noticed his laughing, like, until I played it wearing headphones just now. I'll buy one of these. Ha, I know you're gonna like that stuff, guys. It's pretty woo, know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you want some more now, I know just the individual and his dad who can get it. Catch my meaning, yeah? Just stop on by some other time. Oh. We can make him shut up. Nice. Okay.
What?
Interact with Ron to quiet him down. You can just click him and he'll shut up.
Okay.
Let's buy this too. Why not?
Was there interaction punching him?
I don't know. Maybe you just told him to shut up or something.
Shut the fuck up.
Trying to shop here. Let's see, these two need something. Jody doesn't do too much. Let's give this to Headwind. And then these are both +1, so let's level it up a little bit. And then let's see, what does he have? Mooncrest.
This music's pretty funky for a fantasy game.
I know, yeah. The soundtrack is excellent for this game. There's even a couple songs with lyrics that we'll hear, which you might have mixed feelings about, but they're pretty well done. I will say that.
Are the lyrics gibberish or something? Like they speak?
No, they're English actually. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but. Alright, let's get out of here. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Alright. Let's do it. You and your fellow exiles gather around the sacred site known as the Cairn of Ha'ub, anticipating the hour that the rites are to commence again. All is quiet for a time, and then, from out of nowhere,
oh my God,
charges in a gangly cur. He stops short and gives you a mighty sneer.
A gangly?
Psst, that's Barker Ashpaws. Real piece of work, just don't make eye contact. He's a troublemaking cur who thrills in the defeat of the triumvirates who stand against him. Oi, well, would you look at this lot? Even got one of our own, consorting with the two-leggers. You're a disgrace there, mate, you realize?
Two-leggers? Oh my God.
I don't know if I'll try to do an accent again, that's pretty bad. Good to see you, Barker. You're looking well. Didn't know you knew about the rights. Oi, I know about a lot of things, my friend. For instance, I know you're going to be very, very sad after we wipe the floor with you here. Don't know whose back you scratched to earn yourself a spot on the high and mighty Nightwings there, but I'm going to make sure all of you regret it. Because why not? Sounds good. Sounds good. The Cur Barker. Yeah. The Cur Barker laughs away as his pack stumbles after him. You hear them howling and cackling as the stars above begin to glow.
Great laugh.
Mm-hmm. God damn, this shit rocks.
Welcome, dear reader, to the splendors of the accursed cairn of Haub. You shall find the downside grows less pleasant from this point. But first, there's a tradition to uphold. This time you stand against the dissidents. Even now they hunger to defeat you. Perhaps not simply to regain their freedom, but to deny you yours.
Oh shit.
Damn. Still laughing. As the stars shine down upon you, the pack of Kurds you stand against this night continue hooting and howling. Oi, come on you lot, let's boil some blood. Then Ruki pulls you aside. Look sister, I don't know how to say this, but I can't go against these guys. Just trust me on this one, okay? You sense he means it. You make a mental note to ask about his history with Barker whenever time permits. It's alright, Ruki, we can take care of him. Begging your pardon, but if you need another to stand at your side this night, I have someone here whom I would recommend. Do not be coy with us, minstrel. Don the robes if you intend to stand with us. Oh, I did not mean myself. The rights are not for me. I was instead referring to this little one. A creature wearing tiny raiments appears at the lone minstrel's side.
What?
Scree hee hee, it's Tizo. Tizo seems to be volunteering to take on your adversaries at dissonance.
What? That thing's gonna fight?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah.
What the shit?
Absurd. See, Jordaro's on the same page. The imp knows the rights. He knows a great deal. So long as the Nightwings stand together, he shall be at their side. Though you need not take my word for it. Tizo, our adversaries seem to be preoccupied. Perhaps you might quickly show our comrades what you can do. The little imp peers at you. You sense his connection to the rights as he awaits your guidance.
Kinda sounds like bullshit, dude. Just saying.
Nah, dude, he's totally a sick b-ball master.
Why the fuck was he banished to the downside?
I don't know. Tizo seems excited to demonstrate some of his favorite tricks. Reader, influencing Tizo may take some getting used to. He's inviting you to try.
Another joins your ranks, and a mere imp. Although, no, it cannot be. Then we
That's
shall
a fucking
see what
meatball,
comes
bro.
of this new partnership of yours.
So he can fly for a little while. He can zip around. It's kind of awkward, because it's like rapid fire dashing. And then his casting his aura is he just fucking explodes. And he comes back after a short while. Well done as ever, Tizo. Scraw! Tizo is happy to lend his support during the rites, if you could use his help. Well then, reader, who shall conduct the rites in the name of the Nightwings?
Your mom?
Damn.
Damn. Frickin' owned. Let's go. Well, let's see here. Jody. We should get some experience for Jody.
Edwin, summon. Jodariel.
And then... Oh... We'll play Tizo later.
It is done.
Oh, we're so all gung-ho to get into a match, and then you fucking just deny him.
Yeah, he'll get his chance on. Time's up, you swill. Come on, boys, let's get him.
Begin.
Oh shit, bro.
I'm farming money off these guys.
A favorable start.
Makes me wonder what it would be like if two other people could control your other two comrades.
Would be interesting, for sure.
They did it. Glorious.
Matches would be a lot faster if you could have humans controlling your other teammates, for sure.
Their Pyre sputters.
Get in there, Jody.
Oh. In the name of Solium.
Alright, you lot, that does it. No more fussing around, right? My boys and me, we're proper angry now.
Yeah, boy.
Oh shit. They're going nuts.
Careful now. Your adversary Pyre there seems rather fired up.
Aha, I got it, yeah.
So fearsome foe.
Very,
Fired up.
very clever.
I like these hockey puck things on the field.
Yeah. Oh shit.
And it is done.
Yay.
The Nightwings prevail yet again. Accomplished effortlessly, I might add. The right is ended.
That ought to show them. Perhaps now they shall learn some humility. Well, well, I'll be a heaping ball of dung, but I just can't believe you shoddy lot showed us the what for like that. My boys and I will have to take you just a tad more serious next time.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Here we go. Till then, you just be sure to tell old Rookie Greentail that yours truly, he remembers everything, you hear?
The rights do tend to teach something of trust.
We weren't even trying. Wow, you were being try-hard.
Witness
Fucking
the rights
losers.
firsthand and be inspired.
Oh, Shay leveled up, or Ray. I call her Shay on my playthrough. The scribes, they whisper to me, they do from time to time. Let's see. Charge up time before Ray jumps or sprints is virtually eliminated. That's pretty good.
Virtually, though.
Yeah, not entirely. But this one's like charge up before or a cast. I kind of don't know. That's tough. I guess we'll go with this one.
A devious trick from the rope collar.
Really good.
A devious trick.
Until the stars.
It sounds just like him. Splendid was your guidance of the Nightwings, reader. Your fellows are fortunate to have found one such as you. May you find the freedom that you seek. Thank you.
Thank you.
I like talking to them, minstrel sometimes. After thwarting the dissidents with great prowess, you return to the wagon to recover from the night's ordeal and figure out how best to proceed. Oh, they're anarchists. That's cool. You alright, Rookie? Think so, chum. I just need a little time. Didn't count on Barker being caught up in all this. You don't owe him your conscience. You'll sort things out with them, you always do. I do not wish to interrupt, but the dark of night is waning. Reader, would you join us outside, please?
No.
You find Jodariel and the lone minstrel gazing into the sky above the valley, which is beginning to grow pale. You look toward the heavens. Any other stars? We got a big-ass green one. Melith the Bog Star.
What is this? 6 months to die in space?
Oh, it's topical.
Solar map.
Then it is as I feared. We are to press further north, beneath the valley into Flagging Hands, which is a gloom-filled, desolate region of the downside. Apparently. The scribes are watching over us. They will protect us wherever we should go. Had you been to Flagging Hands, you would not say such things. The scribes have surely turned their backs on that place. If I may, the bleakness of Flagging Hands shall wear upon you, to be sure. I urge for you to take what rest you can, for you shall need your strength upon the road ahead. Your fellow exiles agree to turn in for the remainder of the night. At dawn, you shall have to press deeper into the downside. Ricky wants to talk.
Oh, fuck him. What? Fucking bitched out in that match.
Oh yeah, this is like a music player. You can click on the minstrel's white lute and hear music from the game.
Oh fuck, what's the point of buying the OST then? Shit.
I know, jeez. Alright, let's talk to Rookie. Oh, shit. There goes the music. You can tell something is troubling Rookie, though he seems relieved to see you. Hey, sister, listen, I got a level with you real quick. You remember Barker, don't you? Not exactly easy to forget, though believe you me, I try. Well, he's got me by the scruff. I've been down here a little while, as you can see by now. But Barker, he's been here longer. He's made quite the name down here. As for me, I needed help, you understand. I had a certain standard to uphold. So, I figured he would be the one to ask. Then Rookie hesitates. But then, his familiar grin returns. So what if I owe him, though? So what if I owe him, though, right, sister? I got people back on the other side, and just between us, we're loaded. I mean, rich. My little problem with Barker soon is going to take care of itself, just as soon as my people send the money through. So, I'm telling you right here and now, don't you even worry about it, and I'm sure that everything on that front is going to end up real tidy real soon. With that, he scampers off before you can respond. It seems Rookie owes a debt of some sort. What is on the line exactly, you are unsure. So there you have it.
Why does Jody get a throw rug? What the fuck?
I don't know. I really don't know. That's just who she is. Alright. It's not fucking around.
Wow, what is this, a Freddy Fish game? Clicking on everything?
It is like that, actually, yeah. It's like... they let you click on everything. Come dawn, you find Hedwyn and Jodariel assessing the current situation with the minstrel. Are you most certain? Aye, madam. I make no claim the journey shall be pleasant, but is necessary. Hedwyn motions to you as they continue talking. Seems we'll have some work to do once we arrive in Flagging Hands. Let's get going, as soon as you're ready. The sooner we get there, the sooner we can leave. Sounds good, my man.
It looks like you're underwater.
Yeah.
Are you?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
There is an ocean around here.
Gee, it's fucking LSD planet.
Let's consider how to proceed. The flagging hands region proves as dismal as Jodariel indicated. The air is thick and foul. How far to the pit of Malith? All the way across the marshlands on the coast. Reader, would you join me in the wagon for a moment? We have matters to discuss.
Oh my god.
Jeez, I'm always yanking me in and out of this damn wagon. Jodariel and Hedwyn exchange looks, then she turns to you. Go see what he wants. Alright, fine. Thank you for your time, Reader. I have something for you on behalf of my client. Before you is an artifact called the Beyonder Crystal. An ancient artifact connected to the rites. You observe a shimmering crystal of some sort beside the Book of Rites. As you have surmised, the triumvirates you are to confront during the rites shall stop at nothing to prevail against you. They have prepared for this for quite some time. The Beyonder Crystal may help ensure that you are well prepared in turn. It is a resource now at your disposal to be used at your discretion. Gaze upon it and you shall see what I mean. Henceforth, you may use the Beyonder Crystal. It is calling you.
What does it do?
We're gonna check it out right now.
Beyond your understanding. Wow, where have I heard that before?
Oh yeah. You look upon the shimmering surface of the Beyonder Crystal. Some of your senses fail, though you retain a hold over your consciousness. An apparition appears before you, clad in the raiments of the rites, but incorporeal. I sense that you are not a total idiot. She reaches for the clasps on her mask. So, the Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? You must be their lovely reader. Please call me Sandra. Sandra is a wraith, expelled for eternity within the Beyonder Crystal and bound to serve the rites. We met briefly before, when you first beheld the book, when you were stuck inside of it. I was among the phantoms your companions banished there, no doubt stroking their egos. You listened well enough to that damned voice. Now I suggest you listen well to me. Of course, that's the name of the voice that talks to us during the rites and all that shit.
That asshole.
Yeah, more like that asshole, not the voice. I am bound in servitude to you, along with any idiots whose freedoms happen to be intertwined with yours. I know the rights better than anyone. I soon can whip you into shape if you but take advantage of my services. First, I offer scribe trials to those friends of yours. If they can pass, it shall be worth their while and yours. Secondly, my Beyonders and I avail ourselves for practice rites, should you be so inclined. Beyonders are her triumvirate, I guess, so she's got B-ballers, you know, in there too. Or you could always come and chat, and briefly free me from an eternity of boredom,
What, like a genie?
Kind of. So yeah, we can talk to her, ask her what's on her mind. I do appreciate the effort to make small talk with me, reader. Anything to break from the monotony of staring at the void within this place. Not that I could see it if I tried. She laughs at this, or maybe at herself. Certainly, I could make talk with my fellow Beyonders, trapped here as they are with me. You might expect that we all would keep each other company. There's just one problem there, however. We're all sick of one another. She laughs again, perhaps not at her joke, but instead at her predicament. I do exaggerate to some extent, but there's a certain truth in this. We have been stuck together long enough that we have grown more distant rather than more close. but I had best not wear out my welcome with the likes of you, as I have long since done with all the others here. So carry on for now, and if those fools with whom you travel learn something, come bring them forth to me, and I shall see to it that they learn some more. So, if you may have noticed that it said the Beyonder Crystal seeks Ruki, so we can do a scribe trial for Ruki.
How much ravel will that cost?
It's actually free of ravel. Believe it or not. It's a great deal. Indeed, it looks as though one of those failures of yours is ready for a lesson in pain. Choose among the worthy. Yeah. Get in there, Ruki.
Choose the imp.
You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Ruki. What, the loudmouth cur? Well, I suppose that he is ready, technically. Though, I have a litany of reservations about him, but let us bring him forth. Soon Ruki appears.
Shut up, you serve me.
Soon Ruki appears in heat of the summons. Sister, why you look at me like that?
Yep.
Yep.
What is it, a one-on-one or something?
It's a 1-on-3. So, it's a little tricky sometimes. Alright, what's the big idea, huh? This some kind of trick you're playing, sister? The apparition Sandra then appears and unfastens her mask. Shut your snout and listen well, cur. You answer to me here. What? Your mouth runs quicker than those stubby little paws. You have much to learn if you have any intent to prevail in the rites. Let us see how you fare without the benefit of your trusted comrades, save for your lovely reader. I guess it's you and me then, huh, sister? Wherever you are. It's implied that the reader's like controlling the or influencing the players somehow. So I mean, I literally am controlling them. Which makes sense, I guess. So we're up against 3 demons, three Jodariels, basically.
Yo, that's fucking bullshit.
Well, but we only have to get 50 points, basically, so it's not too bad. Two more. You're too slow. Oh shit.
Have you ever seen Air Bud?
You know, I don't think I've ever seen it. I'm familiar with it, obviously, because it's a terrible movie. I guess I don't know that. I just heard it's terrible.
Well, this is like Air Bud, the video game.
I suppose it is. You have a literal dog, you know, playing basketball.
Oh shit, yeah, bro.
That's how we do it, right, sister? It is. And you acknowledge likewise that you did not do it on your own, despite having to face my demon friends all by yourself. You passed my test, cur. Congratulations are in order, both to you and to your lovely reader. Now farewell. So, what did we get? I wonder what it's going to be.
You got another party member. Oh my god.
Oh my god, another one? That Sandra kind of gives me the shakes. Know what I mean, sister? Hey, what's that you got? You received Jomer's Fang for completing Ruki's trial. It's a special talisman that only they can use. Only the person who did the scribe trial. So after he casts his aura, it lasts like 200% longer than usual, so it's pretty good. In fact, let's put it on his paw right now.
Sounds like cheating, bro.
No, it's totally legit.
Did you see Michael Jordan equipping a Jomer Fang before the match?
I did, actually. Yeah, I saw the footage, so don't even try.
and taking stardust or whatever.
Oh yeah, he was like snorting that shit. He was doing lines of stardust. You find everyone is feeling rather miserable. You sense just being in Flagging Hands eats away at one's spirit. Only the Imp Tizo seems unaffected. Most of your fellow exiles lost -1 hope for the next rite.
Oh, denied, bro.
The debuffs. A moment reader. There are several courses we may take through Flagging Hands. If you choose to prolong your stay, it may be worth your while. However, your companion spirits shall likely suffer more. Alrighty. So we got valuable item if we take a job here. Headwind suggesting this faster route will reduce your companion's loss of hope, so that's faster. And then we can improve a talisman if we take a job here, so we'll probably get some stardust if we go here.
Well, they all look like path full of dump and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Well, this one's kind of on like a plateau, you know, area. I guess it makes sense. It's the fastest.
What the hell is hope?
I think that's how fast you return after banishment. So if you lose hope, then you're going to stay banished longer for a slightly longer amount of time.
You should do the Pit of Millith.
Well, that's where we're going eventually, but we can't go there yet.
Why isn't it even shown there? Whatever.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
Well, the minstrel's stupid and doesn't know anything. He doesn't even fight in the rites.
Well,
what does he know?
Well, I suppose. But he's so wise looking.
Well, he's just a fucking groupie who comes along with us.
Yeah. Alright, let's go here. Let's get a valuable item.
Like, what? A piece of gold?
Probably a slug to sell at the slug market.
One piece of gold.
The north route through Flagging Hands is dismal beyond reckoning. There is little talk among your group, yet you sense despair encroaching. Only Tizo seems unaffected. Most of your fellow exiles lose -1 hope for the next rite, suffer alongside them. Later, you accompany the lone minstrel in pursuit of his task here. Speak not directly to the living shade, and be true to your heart when responding to its inquiries, and make no attempt to look it in the eye.
What?
The lone minstrel offers these and other words of advice as you approach the burial mounds of Cold Moat, where many exiles of the downside see their final days. So it's like a graveyard, I guess. Yeah, a mass grave. A glimmer of a shade appears before you as you stand surrounded by the dead. You barely see it, and it does not speak, but you feel its thoughts piercing your heart and mind. According to the shade, the book that you possess may lay some of the fallen here to rest. The shade leaves you to your work. You turn through the book, locating passages concerning freedom and the spirit. You recite such words as seem best fit to each of the fallen you see. It is draining work. The shade resurfaces after a while. It leads you to a hollowed stump, then fades away. We found a Noxroom. Sell it for 50 big ones, baby.
I like how keywords you've already highlighted are just red, but new ones you've never looked at the tooltip for are blinking.
Exactly, yeah. The distinction is nice, because it saves you from going, oh, what is that? Oh, yeah. Oh, what is that? Oh, yeah. You know? By the time you reach the Pit of Millith, everyone besides the Imp Tizo seems to be feeling even worse than before. You sense their desire to leave this place as soon as possible. Oh, we lost more hope. Fuck. So bleak over here.
This place just looks like a giant fucking petri dish full of mold and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, you know, it's probably why everybody's so sad here.
They're sad.
Apparently. There wasn't hope all the time. Everyone's depressed. Alright, let's see what Ruki has to say. You find Ruki rummaging in the corner of the black wagon.
Hey, sister. Yeah, what up?
How'd you know what he's gonna say? It's like you learned his quirks already. Hey, sister. Know what? It's good having somebody else around besides those two. So, come to think of it, there's something I wanted to get your take on, and you have to promise to tell me honestly. Would you say... What I mean is, He hesitates trying to find the words. Look, what I'm trying to say is, you sense something serious is troubling him. He moves in very close, making sure no one else is in earshot. It's about my mustache. I'm getting some conflicting reports about it. Would you say my mustache, that it makes me look a bit, you know, unscrupulous? Say it looks perfectly fine. Say he might look better off without it. Say nothing. I don't know. What are your thoughts about this?
That'd be pretty funny if you say it better off without it and it removes it from the sprite for the rest of the game.
Yeah. So honestly, I've never picked that option. So I don't know. You want to try it?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it. Yeah, you might be better off with that. He suggests that Rookie might appear more presentable without the mustache. He stares up toward the ceiling for several moments and breathes a sigh. I'll be right back. Oh no.
What the fuck?
He's using a power tool to remove his mustache. Then he scurries away. You hear him making quite a racket for a while. Just had to go take care of something real quick, sister. Now if you'll excuse me, I gotta go check the wheels again for mites. Oh yeah, you got rid of it. He bounds off out of the wagon. Gain +1 hope for the next ride. Wow, he's feeling more confident.
He had to make up for all the hope lost walking through here.
Oh, let me see if Sandra has anything to say. Since my lovely reader has returned, then how may I assist you?
Why, she's so sarcastic. Fucking bitch. Wow.
Okay, well, she's been in here for like 800 years, so I don't know.
Yeah. She should be nice to the person who lets her out of this stupid crystal.
I suppose. Let's see what's.
That'd be like if Genie was like shit talking Aladdin all the time.
I mean, maybe he should have been, you know? Are you sloshing all the way across the flagging hands right now?
What?
A hideous place, or so I understand, for I can neither see it nor experience its wondrous aroma as you surely can. Although perhaps you are accustomed to it now. The night wings of the past misliked the place. Of that I can assure you.
Misliked?
Yeah, that's a weird...
What?
We share a common misery. Now please leave me to mine, unless there is a service you require me to render at this time. Okay, see ya.
See how passive aggressive she is? Like,
Yeah.
fucking lighten up, jeez.
Take care of yourself then. Alright. Oh yeah, let's sell the shroom we got. Hey you guys, you know, this place, a lot of folks, but not a lot of customers, know what I mean? So have a look around. Yeah. Take the shroom.
I like his colored sausages hanging from the roof.
Oh yeah.
Look like elongated jelly beans or something.
Yeah. Okay, click. Oh, shut up. I want to talk to you. There you go. Oh, this is a pretty good one. Some of the later teams have this equipped, and it just boosts your Pyre hit points basically at the start of the match. Get bonus damage when you dunk.
Does the other team get all these items too, or get their own items? Jeez.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay. Damn, fucking cheater.
I know, yeah. While carrying the orb, the bearer moves faster than usual, plus 10%. Oh, okay, so you're faster with the orb. What do I want to buy? Plus 2 presents. That's your aura, I think. Yeah, let's get this one. Why not?
Yeah, brother.
And
Oh, if you picked a male character, then Rucky would be like, "Hey, brother, what up, brother, my brother."
probably, yeah.
What's his name?
Rookie, I
What?
think. I pronounce it Rookie.
Rookie.
Whatever, let's save our money, I guess. And we'll level up. Which one? Let's give this one to Jody. Can we level it up? Oh, plus 10, hell yeah. Alright, everybody's got a talisman. Nice, nice. Pleasure doing business with you guys, so, Alright.
Yeah, totally. You too.
Yeah, same, buddy. As you make preparations for the coming rite, you wonder if the stars above will even be visible through the dense fog hanging over the pit of Malith. Then...
And these nuts.
Tizo seems very concerned by something in the vicinity. The little imp disappears in a hurry. Oh, is Tizo alright? He was so frightened. He was not frightened. He was issuing a warning. Silence. Everyone take cover. Jodariel makes quick note of several hiding places among the nearby crags and rotted husks. You wait. Something about the place dampens your senses. All you feel is creeping dread. Then, from the from the shadows, a writhing shape slides forward, its hulking form draped in raiments. The shape stops. Slowly, its head turns from one of you to the next, each in turn. Wise of ye to hide yourselves from us, little nightwings, ye trespass on the resting place of the astral born. We shall see ye when the stars muster the courage to illuminate this place. The creature vanishes into the dark. After a time, your companions reconvene. That was a bog crone.
What is this music?
I know, right? It's pretty. It's like a dubstep or something. Serpentine creatures native to the Commonwealth's southern bogs. Indeed, that was Witch Udmild of the Withdrawn.
What?
An ancient witch with an unhealthy obsession for Yislach, the astral-born monstrosity.
Oh god, now you need like nested tooltips. What the fuck is Yislach?
We'll learn about that, don't worry.
Yislach.
Harum, Tizo makes clear he has no love of Udmild. Although the rites dictate she cannot harm you bodily, with her, best not to take unnecessary chances. We'll take what chances we can get in all this. Everyone, it's time.
Yeah, so what the fuck, bro?
So how about that basketball?
Made it all the way to the detestable pit of Malith.
Detestable.
In doing so, of course, you have disturbed your ancient adversaries, the Withdrawn. The deranged witch who leads them has big plans in store.
Yo, that's
Should she
rude.
prevail in all this?
It really is, yeah.
Now, as you
She can't help
know,
it.
I normally would wish you a shameful defeat.
My
But in this
name's
case, I wish you a little bit of luck.
Why is that speaker always shitting on us? Like we've already won 5 matches or something.
And maybe we'll find out, you know?
Now, whose side is he on?
Yeah, that's a good question, right? Why is he shitting on us constantly? The crone Udmild, I can't say how you pronounce it, sees your companions gathered by their pyre. A little flame as that shall never warm ye here, much less survive the night. Hear us, Yislach, make the nightwings suffer. Yislach is a monstrosity described in myths and ballads, thought slain by the 8 scribes, like a ancient demon or something. So she's like a Satanist, pretty much, you know. Ruki trots forward from your ranks. Listen here, you old bag. You don't scare any of us one bit. You or your buddy, you slatch. Now, we doing this or what? The question hangs in the air for longer than is comfortable. It does seem to have drawn Udmild's attention, however. Ruki begins to squirm a bit. Then Udmild moves her slender fingers to her mask. Foolish. Ye slats shall grow, ye slats shall grow, ye slats shall grow. He shall consume ye ere your little flame has died. That we shall ensure. Udmild slides off toward her followers. Ruki remains motionless for a time. Whoops.
The rite shall begin forthwith.
Alright, let's see here. Who needs some action? She definitely does.
Pray.
And then we can get Tizo in here finally. We'll give him a shot.
Tizo.
And who else? Let's keep Edwin.
Edwin. The choice is cast.
That's a character, right?
Yeah. Alright, everyone. We can take them. No matter.
Why is Tizo's ring so large?
It just is. You know, maybe he has a lot of presence stat. I think that it affects the size of your aura, so maybe. No matter where ye go, ye slats shall find ye and devour ye.
Yeah, slatch these nuts, bro.
Commence. You have it.
Oh shit. Get in there, Tizo.
The Nightwings thus assert themselves.
Thus assert themselves. Oh.
Yeah. You heard the man.
Deliverance.
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 Well cast.
It's like, yeah, it's like trap music or something. That's what it sounds like.
Edwin doused the adversary's flames.
Have you ever played any of the Harry Potter video games?
Never. Not a single one.
Probably for the better.
Have you?
Yeah, I had one for PS2, and it was really ruined by like god awful fucking load times.
Oh, I see.
Like it was
There
just
goes
shit.
Tizo.
And the game was pretty shitty too, controlled shitty. So you died a lot. Therefore, lots of reloading. Therefore, lots of waiting time.
The lifeblood of you slatch, it flows within this lair, and beneath this world, his lifeblood, it shall engulf ye in such blackness and despair.
Okay, lady, calm down.
I know, settle down. Oh shit, she put puddles of puke on the floor.
The witch invokes a profane name I shan't repeat.
I think maybe
Lest
though,
beware her foul
emulating it on
sorceries.
PS2 or on computer might help with those load times and make it a more bearable experience.
That's not a bad idea.
Because the idea of a Harry Potter game sounds pretty pimp, but
Oh yeah.
I don't know, you got at least 7 games for the 7 movies.
Yeah.
Which one do you fucking pick?
Good. Fear not the purifying flame.
They've all... Didn't they have like a Kidditch game or like a mini game? I'm sure there was a Kidditch game at some point.
Yeah, it was a dedicated game. Just had the flying around on brooms and shit.
Right. Was that the one you're talking about or no?
Audacious, aren't we?
No, I played Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets,
Okay.
which is the second movie, I believe, for
Yeah.
PlayStation 2.
It is done. The Nightwings once again prevail.
Yeah, Hagrid, these nuts, bruh. Yeah, Hagrid.
Adversaries
Yeah.
find no match for them.
Cast Expelliarmus on these nuts, bro.
Expecto Patronum
Is done.
these nuts.
My name Jeff. You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry.
A what?
The scribes.
You're a wizard, Harry.
They vanquished Yslatch just as we prevailed tonight.
Oh, surprising.
Hurry, hurrah! Tizo praises everyone's courage against Udmild and the Withdrawn.
Oh yes. What the fuck ever.
He says, "Good job,
Yeah,
team."
He praises.
Nice work, everyone. Never thought I'd have to stand against a bog dweller.
What's that supposed to mean? Racist?
Maybe his racist, yeah. Yslatch, we have failed thee, and the deed shall be repaid in blood.
Repaid? What?
Yeah. As for ye, fools, ye shall be consumed, and everything around ye, from the soil to the stars.
No,
shall
we shan't,
see.
because you just got owned.
I know, they're always talking shit, but they suck.
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes.
True.
Flash of inspiration for next time.
Oh my god.
Boundless all the inspiration of the scribes.
Enlightenment seldom avails itself to simple imps.
He feels solemn respect for the rites and all their myriad complexities.
Oh my god.
Listen, we can understand what
Yeah.
he's saying, okay? Like Dr. Doolittle. While fluttering or zipping, Tizo moves much faster than usual, okay? Banished, Tizo drops a moon sign allies can instantly transport to from their pyre. That sounds kind of lame. Maybe this one.
'Tis the influence of the imp scribe. Until the next right.
Oh, I did have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone for PC, but
Mhm.
it ran like shit because it was a Windows 95.
Oh, yes.
Fucking lit.
We should do that, you know, one of these days, in the vein of the Yoda's Challenge streams.
Yeah, I still have the disc.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yep, still got all my, well, most of my old computer games like Lego Island, Harry Potter,
Mhm.
Yoda's Challenge, obviously.
Yeah. If we can get him to work, then we're in business. Having secured victory over the Withdrawn and decisive victory, you and the others have some moments to recover from the ordeal and the relative safety of the Black Wagon. So when can we get out of here? What, Greentail had enough of Udmild's hospitality for the time? Oh, Jody, yeah, thanks, I'm good. The reader and the stars will point the way, as ever. It's just, so far we've kept on going north. If that's the case again this time. The Sea of Solace spreads north and west from here for untold leagues. I could not tell you when last a vessel dared to sail those waters. Tizo asserts himself during the conversation.
It's where you float your fucking wagon over the water.
Yeah, we're gonna afford it, I think.
Oh my god.
What is the matter, little one? Rahum. Tizo is trying to get you to come look at something outside the wagon. Reader, please go see what he wants. You excuse yourself and the fellow imp. You follow the imp into the dark of the night. You find Ray and the lone minstrel already gazing up at the stars. Can you not read the stars yourself then, Mr. Minstrel? I fear it is not so simple as matters of can or cannot when it comes to me, Ray. We shall see what the reader has to say, for this is her charge. And here she is, in fact. Thank you for fetching her, Tizo. Scree-ha. Tizo is happy to have obliged the lone minstrel.
Agree.
Reader, it would seem the skies have cleared to some extent. Please look upon the stars and see where they compel us to go next. We look toward the heavens.
No.
That'd be epic. We just told them off like that. Orez, the Azure Star.
So each of these stars has little stars surrounding it. So the little stars are matches. And
Well, I mean, when we like each star is like a location basically, and there's like a match that's gonna happen in that area. You know, you know what I mean?
And then there's 8 stars in total.
I think so.
Right. I thought you played these.
I don't know. The details are fuzzy. The rites beckon you still further north, toward the middle of the Sea of Solace. An impossible oceanic expanse pockmarked by crude little islets. That's not good. You're joking, right, sister? Does the reader seem the joking type to you, Greentail? Well, I'm make a good sense of humor. You know? We do not argue with the stars. You talk like we can just go ride right out into the water. Pardon my interruption, though perhaps we can. Say what? My client, Sandalwood. He has a way of anticipating such eventualities. West of here lies a place called Big Bertrude's. The proprietor is an old companion of his. She may be able to assist us. A small bog-dweller outpost at the edge of the sea. Hedwin's smile returns. That sounds like our best shot right now. Let's pack it up and move as soon as possible. Oh, it's this guy again.
God damn, we spent so much time debating which way to go and all this other shit.
I know, yeah, we should be just basketballing it up, right? Greetings, reader. It is good that you are here, for there is something I wish to tell you privately. Do you have a moment? I shall not keep you long, though I know your time is precious. Answer.
No.
You bid him to continue, and make clear your interest in whatever he has to say. Very well, and thank you for your time. And I should further note, matters that pertain directly to the rites I must reveal to you alone, for thus I am obliged. In any case, when you confronted the Withdrawn and Witch Udmild, you might recall she intended to invoke a certain name. Yislach, the Astralborn. I hesitate to say it even now. You would be forgiven if you took the ravings of Udmild for mere nonsense. However, her words, as it turns out, ring with a certain truth. Before the union of the 8 scribes, when first they found themselves here in the downside, this land was even less hospitable, if that can be believed. It was ruled over by the greater titans. The one called Yislach was the eldest and most fearsome of the lot. Colossal monsters that once roamed the downside.
Sounds like a bitch.
I know, right? It's probably super lame, but just the same, the scribes managed to defeat it. They later used Yislach's own hide and ichor to bind the Book of Rites.
Ew.
However, Yislach did not truly die, for by some accounts, it seems to be incapable of death. The creature is regenerating even now, though very, very slowly. Its vow is to devour this land and everything in it. Only then can it return unto whatever plane that banished it to ours. So in a way, it is an exile just like you. If ever should the creature be reborn, it shall be many ages hence. Thus the ravings of Udmild are more or less inconsequential for the while. Yet the history of Yislach is inexorably linked to the rites, and therefore must be known. I trust your research of the book shall lead you to discover more in time. I hope all of this is of some reassurance. And now I leave you to your more immediate concerns. I shall go check to see how everyone is faring at this time. He heads out into the evening, bidding you a good rest of the evening.
Have you noticed on the bard dude, his collar? The next time you see him, pay attention to his collar and tell me how useful you think that is in a fucking fight or something.
Who are you talking about?
The ghost dude.
The minstrel?
Oh, minstrel, whatever.
Oh, okay.
It's almost like a 360 encapsulation of his head.
Jesus Christ, I never noticed. I mean, I never thought about it really, I guess. I guess that's why he isn't playing the rights, you know, probably because of that.
Yeah.
Big Bertrude. You slatch these nuts.
Giant ass skull. What the hell, mate? What the hell died and left that?
I don't know. Maybe it was you slatch. This is the place. Let us go see my client's companion as soon as you're ready. Alright. Let's seek Big Bertrude. Big Bertrude is a sickly gathering of bog dwellers who stay within shadows. Yet you can feel their eyes surveying everything. The lone minstrel steps forward. Sandalwood sent us. Those words are enough to make the bog dwellers snap to attention. They emerge from the mud and dark and begin inspecting your black wagon with their strange tools. One of the bog dwellers slithers forth. She is larger than the rest and leaves no doubt that she commands the others. Thou speakest the name Sandalwood. We would know his whereabouts. Reveal them to us. Good day to you, Big Bertrude. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, for Sandalwood always spoke highly of you and your handiwork. Big Bertrude is a bog dweller once feared and respected in the Commonwealth for her sorceress work.
Once.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah.
Haha. He did he? In turn, we know who thou must be. Yet thou speakest of the past. Sandalwood, doth he yet live? Speak plain and quickly.
Why don't you?
To be quite frank with you, madam, I do not know for certain, for I have been apart from him for some time, carrying out his will. Though I have every faith that I, Sandalwood, lives. As for his current whereabouts, I understand that he awaits us somewhere near Wakingwood, beyond the waters. A labyrinth of a forest. We wish to seek him there, though as you can see, our wagon is ill-suited for the task. The one called Bertrude frowns at this, studying the lone minstrel all the while. Indeed, then leave us. Return at dawn, that is all. By your grace, Big Bertrude. The lone minstrel turns away, but Hedwyn stops him. Hold on, are you sure about this? Leaving the wagon in their care? All should be in accordance with my client's plan. You keep calling Sandalwood your client. He must reward you well. Aye, in a manner of speaking. He helped me find a sense of purpose I thought lost. Hedwyn nods at this, and then turns to you. Well, my friend, I guess we'll see what happens, right? I'm off to let the others know. You find yourself with... you find yourself with time for your vocations, while the bog dwellers go about their business. So we can do some shit. Get a forage, we can get some buffs, or can level somebody up. Let's level somebody up. I feel like we got enough money and shit. Who needs it? Yeah, Shay could probably use a boost. Or Ray, rather.
Ray?
Me? Oh, of course. Please tell me something I don't know, for there's lots of it. You sit down with Ray to go over some of the subtler aspects of the rites, such as the state of banishment and how to return from it. You sense she is beginning to understand.
Damn, just learn how to read, bro. It's not that hard.
I know, really. I don't know why they make a big deal out of it. They hate scribes. They so inspire me, and now I feel that I have grown somehow closer to them, maybe?
Oh my god, the 9 Divine.
Let's see. Ray jump.
That's from Elder Scrolls, if you don't know what I'm talking about.
I actually learned that between last week and this week. I didn't know what it was at first. Power jumps farther than usual, so it gets a longer jump. While sprinting, Ray slows nearby adversaries. I think I usually take this one. It's pretty sick, like, her jump is like crazy with this. The more I think on it, I think that I don't like being banished very much. Yeah, you and me both. Alright. Yep. The lone minstrel finds you early the next day. Reader, It is ready. Please come have a look. The others are already there. The lone minstrel beckons you to come see the wagon. Whoa!
Oh my god.
It looks different. The black wagon appears different now than it even a day before. The hull is fully sealed and reinforced, and all manner of nautical equipment adorns the port side.
Yeah, it's got a bell.
Wow. Do people seeing this? I'm gonna have a look around. The wagon should be fit for sea voyage. Let us depart at your earliest convenience. What about Big Bertrude? She then appears, as if on cue. Tell that Sandalwood he owes us twice over. If I may, Big Bertrude, you can tell him yourself if you wish to accompany us in our voyage north. Our group would welcome someone of your vast experience.
No, fuck, I veto that.
Dare thee make flirtations upon us? No, enough. But should ye see that Sandalwood, tell him also to come visit us again. Now be gone from here and tell no one that we were paid in favors. She slithers off without another word. Soon the lone minstrel breaks the silence. We are fortunate that she assisted us, but we should go just as she said. I know the navigational controls and shall explain. This is so exciting. I don't know how to swim. Scree. Tiso seems to share Ray's enthusiasm for heading out to sea. I am beginning to feel ill already. Set sail.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Let's do it. Let's ford the river.
I thought she was gonna turn into your Wraith party member.
Oh.
Since I saw that's another player type that you don't have.
Right. The Wraiths.
I guess Barnacle Johnson will take that role instead.
I guess so.
Barnacle Johnson.
You and your companions watch the sea as your wagon rolls over the gentle waves. We have crossed into Worm Gulf. I hope that all of you are acclimating well. There is no acclimating to these worm-infested waters. We risk everything to sail here. As long as we follow the cold current Big Bertrude indicated, we shall be safe. If the next right is in the middle of the sea, how will our adversaries meet us there? They shall find their way, as we find ours. It is all part of the scribe's design. Now, reader, please confirm the next point on our sea journey. We seek the Hulk of Auras.
Oreo? What? Hulk Oreos? Oh shit,
oh,
that's like green-filled Oreo.
Damn, that probably exists too.
and the cookies are purple instead of black.
Oh, that would be interesting. The lazy thing would be just the black Oreos with the green filling. So
yeah.
That's probably what they did, but purple would be cool.
It's just black and green. They could also be St. Patrick's Day Oreos and about 100 other things.
Yeah.
But purple cookie, there you go.
There you go. The wagon continues rolling gently across the waves, which seems to you a welcome change of pace after having come from flagging hands not very long ago. However, Jodariel seems more concerned now than before, and paces ceaselessly. When she notices Ruki, she stops him for some questioning. Greentail, how is he doing? Ooh, Headwind? Oh, he's pretty much the same. Been up all night, retching into the waters, if I had to guess. His first time out at sea? His first. She turns to you. Reader, please check on Headwind when you have the opportunity. He requires our support, and we require his swift recovery. You wish them a good afternoon as you go check up on the others in the group. Later you find Headwind looking out of sorts. Oh, hello my friend, it's just, the sea hasn't been good for me, I guess. It's funny, all this trouble just to get back to the Commonwealth of all places. Hey, tell me something. What do you miss the most about that place?
Pizza.
Our book collection?
Oh.
Sure, it was highly illegal. Though just the same, you miss having had access to those volumes. A few friends you had. Perhaps the food. I mean, yeah, I guess we'll go with the food.
Your mouth waters at the thought of it.
You confess to him that you do miss Commonwealth cuisine. Not that you often got to eat your fill of it or anything. The food. That's a surprise. I always thought the food was terrible. Ha, I hope you're not offended. I think maybe you haven't tried real food. One day, if we luck out and find ourselves decent ingredients, I'll cook something for you, okay? Anyway, I'll be fine, I think. Thank you for checking up on me. You sense he wishes to be alone. There is not much to be done for him now. It appears Hedwyn is too ill to conduct the next rite. May he soon get well. I am sorry for my interruption, reader. Please again confirm the next point on our voyage. He's like Clippy in Microsoft Word, you know? Always like popping up.
What the fuck is real food? A Yaslatch burger or something?
I know, what's he talking about? What do they eat down here? I don't know.
Damn, whoever's driving that ship is drunk.
Yeah,
Fuck.
true. I mean, if it's me, you know, I probably had a few drinks. You know. By the scribes, the sea, I didn't know it was so beautiful. So beautiful? Having escaped the waters of Worm Gulf, you now can see what must be the hulk of Ores far on the horizon. Not everyone has taken well to the sea voyage, however. Raharu? Tizo was wondering if Hedwyn is feeling better. He requires further rest, Tizo. All we can do is to wish him a swift recovery. Reader, madam, from this point, our voyage must diverge from Bertrude's instructions. Please consult with your companions about which course to take. Alright, here we go. Ray believes that the 8 scribes will bless us if we go here. And...
yeah, well, she's crazy.
well, you know, maybe she's onto something, you know. And then Tizo wants to fish for something tasty here.
Oh, there's that real cuisine.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
Well, if it's just food, how the fuck does that help you? You eat it?
I'm sure you probably just sell it, if I had to guess.
Oh. Yeah, but... I don't know. Endearing Pass. Under King Pass.
Alright. Let's get blessed.
Then you don't.
Then she becomes an atheist.
She said she thinks you'll get blessed.
Yeah.
It's not assured.
You find Ray gazing down into the depths. The water is so very beautiful, and yet it's very dangerous. They always said it's very dangerous if you fall in or drink enough of it. But the scribes, they have protected us, and they are watching, I just know. Even out here, in the waters of Under King Ores, they urge us on, I feel it, I just know. There's no denying that the North Current sends you quickly on your way. Perhaps it is this thought of reaching land yet again, but you can sense a spring in everybody's step. The companions gain +2 quickness for the next rite. Hashtag blessed. Yeah, it's faster.
Faster dunkage, yeah.
At last you arrive at the Hulk of Ores, after journeying across the sea. It seems the next rite is to commence here soon, though there is no sign of your next adversaries yet. Jody wants to talk to us. Reader,
Man.
a moment of your time. You ask what is on her mind. Hedwyn. He is beginning to recover from his illness. However, its sudden onset serves as a reminder, I believe. I have known Hedwyn since he was a child. Even now, I hesitate to say that he has grown. Nevertheless, there are such things that even I would never say to him directly. For instance, I struggle with his confidence at times. Whether he leads us to our freedom or our doom, I am ambivalent. Speak not a word of this to him, of course, in case that isn't clear. I shall tell him in my own way if and when the time requires. In any case, when times remind me of his mortal weaknesses, I end up having to consider what should happen should we become separated permanently. She trails off a while. What I mean to say is, you should know that I am fully pledged now to this quest of ours, whether Hedwyn is the one to lead us to its end or not. I have my reasons. One of them is him. I expect the same holds true for you. That is all I wish to say. Take care, reader. She nods and brushes past you toward the door.
So we should throw him overboard?
I mean, she didn't say not
That's
to.
what I got from that conversation.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, he's kind of a dead weight here, you know.
Hedwyn's cooking tins.
Yeah, he's got some pots and pans, apparently.
Wow.
Oh, hey, you guys. Funny running into you out here, right in the middle of the drink. Know what I mean? Not a lot of customers today, so have a look. I'll give you a good deal. Oh, wow.
Shit, brilliant.
Thorn to Knot. When aura casting raises the bearer's maximum range plus 8%. I'll get one of these for sure. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. What else we got? Stat boosts faster when carrying an orb. More damage. It's pretty cheap. Let's get this. Why not? Oh, everyone's got talismans. Well, we'll save it and we'll use it for our next party member, perhaps.
You will like those, Poppy.
Barnacle Johnson.
Yeah. That's how you get a repeat customer there, Dad. You give them a deal. Alright.
Well, if you give them a deal, they're gonna expect a deal on the next transaction.
That's true. Yeah, I don't think he knows about, like, you know, devaluing your merchandise or your property, you know, because they're gonna start to expect things to be cheap.
Yeah, he's fucking stupid.
He is. He doesn't know anything about business. Having landed at the Hulk of Auras, you and your fellow exiles now anticipate the hour that the rites are to commence again. What do you think, Tizo? Don't he look just like Master Hedwyn? Coo-hoo. Tizo was worried that Hedwyn is still feeling unwell. Wait, I think... what's that? A serpentine creature emerges from the water, followed by several others of its kind. You recognize it as a worm of the Sea Dominion.
Oh my god.
Here we go, Barnacle Johnson. Exiled worms of the Sea Dominion tend to seek out the cold and downside seas. Sea Dominion's a vast...
worms and dogs and shit, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's a whole colorful cast of weirdos. What they all are doing here, you see plain by their ritual raiments. The nearest one somehow loosens its mask. Good sirs and good ladies. So it is you that heed the summons to glorious competition against this knight and his brigade. Well then, let us do battle now without delay. More than our freedom is at stake here, but our very honor, and this knight fully intends to reclaim his. Oh, and lest this knight forget, he is called Sir Gilman, a once proud knight of the Sea Dominion, on a self-made quest to regain his honor. He salutes you all on behalf of the Pyre Hearts until the contest. So that's the name of their team. He splashes out of view just as the stars above begin to shimmer with strange light.
Bro, you're a fucking worm with an eyeball. Calm down.
He's super jazzed up about reclaiming honor.
How does a worm have honor? How do you dishonor a worm? What
Relentless,
the
aren't we,
fuck?
reader? Even the vastness of the sea was not enough to thwart your coming here.
Shut up, dude. Damn, we get it.
You would be wise not to underestimate your adversaries here, despite their pitiable look. I am, of course, referring to the Pyre Hearts. These rites are but another war to them, and that makes you their mortal enemy. I expect your battle to be glorious.
Your fellow exiles are gathered on the rotting deck of the Hulk of Auras as your adversaries clamber into view. Ruki paws up to them. Say, what are you worms even doing here? Can't you just swim back to the Commonwealth or the Sea Dominion or wherever it is you're from? Haha, an excellent point. It seems that these adversaries and the rites are clever, wouldn't you say, sire? Just get rid of them already, Gilman. As your commanding officer, this knight hereby commands it. Hark, this knight wishes to introduce his noble commander. No worm knight in history has withstood as many frontline battles. Doff your helm, sire, as is our custom. May our adversaries tremble at the sight of you. Sir Gilman attends to his commander's mask, despite his protests. Wait! Give this knight his mask. This knight hereby presents to you the great Sir Deluge, a noble visage, is it not? He's a petty worm knight of the Sea Dominion who somehow survived countless battles.
Somehow.
Sir Deluge trembles and squirms. So yes, you can swim or no? Ha! Of course we knights can swim. All knights of the Sea Dominion can. But we are exiles in this land, the same as ye. We can swim, 'tis true, but 'tis summarily impossible to swim back up the river, down which we were flushed to end up here. Nay, there is but one way to return. Silence, Gilman! Nobody cares! Back to your post! Sir Gilman hesitates, but does as he is told. This knight knows who you are, Nightwings, and he is not afraid of you. He somehow climbs back into his mask and coils up to his full height. Now, on guard! The exiles of the Worm Triumvirate take their positions as you focus on the Book of Rites. Reader, Edwin's illness means he cannot help us here. He shall be counting on us.
Now let us get started.
What are you, his mom?
Pretty much. Let's give Shay a break. Let's take a... Sorry. I'm just so used to calling her Shay. And you. Or no. This one.
Tizo. Very well.
Greyha. Tizo doesn't seem intimidated in the slightest by Sir Gilman and Sir Deluge. Gilman, status report. What is the enemy's position? They now stand ready to confront us, sire. A very brave triumvirate they seem to this knight's eye. Brave? Air-sucking monsters, one and all. Pyre hearts, be ready.
Pyre.
The fucking Pyre hearts. That's the name of the game.
Poor little bug-eyed worm. The path to glory lay
Oh
bare.
shit, I think I fixed what was squeaking on my chair. Hell yeah.
Oh, nice. Good job.
Someone there rose to the occasion.
What the?
Yeah, well, actually the arm was loose, I guess, because I lean on it.
Oh. Oof.
Oof, decent.
Oof, like the Roblox guy. Oh, you fucking asshole.
Oh, you just got dunked on, bro. Welcome to the jam.
Oh, come on.
Stars for life.
Alright, they're dunking on my ass. Gilman, your form is sloppy. Fight them as though your miserable life is on the line. Your words do wound me, sire. This knight gives every right his very, very best. Though perhaps we do have much to learn from such a brave triumvirate as the one whom we now face. Whose side are you on? Get out there and vanquish them at once. Wow, those bozos bicker even more than we do. Let's get them while they're busy fighting.
There seems to be dissension in your adversary's ranks. It is little wonder these
dissension.
fool worm
Your
knights are
adversary.
no longer fit to serve the Commonwealth. Now, Sublime.
Sublime!
A blow against the adversary's pyre.
Damn.
Oh. Tizo takes the plunge. Once more like that, and we are finished here.
Oh shit.
You left yourselves wide open.
Fuck, bro.
No.
Damn.
No, it will not be owned.
You're gonna lose your honor.
Not my honor. I need that. What?
Shame.
How did he get through Jody's big ass aura? What?
That Sir Deluge did fling himself upon the flames.
Damn.
And it is done.
Alright, phew. That's close.
The Nightwings prevail. The scribes themselves surely have taken note.
The Nightwings have prevailed.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
Those worms were quick alright, but Rookie Greentail's quicker. I expected more from the Worm Knights of the Sea Dominion.
What?
I mean, I don't know why. Screass! Tizo is very pleased to have prevailed against the Worm Knights of the Pyre Hearts.
Yeah.
This knight commends you, noble Nightwings. Gloriously fought indeed, and this knight shall wistfully remember this defeat until the end of his days. Silence, Gilman, this is all your fault. And now, cavorting with our enemies, how dare you? This knight was but attempting honorary compliments, sire. Is it not in accordance with the rights to praise one's adversary on a worthy outcome? Worthy? This knight will show you worthy, you miserable little minnow. You are a failure, Gilman. Get now from this knight's sight.
What stirs now in the hearts of all these exiles?
Focus training prowess, the path towards survival on the blood border. Though these rights make similar demands of us. Let's see, what can she get? A 9-foot jump to right over if he stuns nearby adversaries, making them drop the orb. Okay.
Drop these nuts.
For 7 seconds after saluting her. Oh, so you can salute your adversaries, which is like taunting. So this is like a taunt bonus. Jodariel.
Oh damn, that's rude as fuck.
I know,
bro.
it really is. I'm not like that in my typical gaming demeanor. That's 10 bonus points to the Pyre though. That's pretty good. You try it. Whatever. Who cares?
Twould appear that rookies not too old to learn new tricks.
Faster, stronger. Yeah, it's funny because he's a dog. Faster, stronger, and a little better looking too. I mean, is there anything I can't handle?
A mustache.
Yeah, we made him saw that shit off. When sprinting, Riki accelerates faster than usual to an even faster top speed. After he's...
So what is he, a fucking car?
I mean... I guess... yeah, I guess so.
Yo, bro, I'm a top speed.
After he is banished by an adversary, Riki has a 50% chance to return in only 1 second. It's kind of random. This is like pretty beefy, I think.
Until the stars align.
Yes.
Yay. Seeing one of my favorite streamers play an Elder Scrolls game is making me kind of want to play one.
Mm-hmm.
Getting an itch to play a fantasy kind of game.
Which one were you thinking?
I don't know. I'd have to see because I don't have any of them on PC.
Oh,
I think I have Oblivion somewhere for PS3, but can't really stream that shit.
oh yeah.
Yo, why you stream that shit, bro?
After prevailing
I don't know.
over the Pyre hearts in a convincing manner, you at last return to the wagon with your companions. Yeah, I mean, there's, yeah, Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim. Those are the three. I mean, I don't even know. Is Morrowind on Steam? I was on Xbox.
I think it is.
Yeah. Those are your options.
So I think it was originally a PC game.
Oh, was it really? Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, for $15. Oh my
What?
fucking god.
It's like 1,000,000 years old. Why is it so expensive?
Yeah, to play some awkward, shitty looking, like 20-year-old game.
It's
$15.
that is not. I mean, whatever. That's not a good price for that game. There is little discussion of the Pyre Hearts, who seem to have already swam off toward wherever the stars directed them. Instead, your fellow exile's attention turns toward your companion, who was absent for the rite. How is Hedwyn? The lone minstrel makes a sound, but no words form as yet. Something is troubling him. I urged him to remain bedridden, and he simply would not listen. I am very sorry, but... Wait, what? Everyone stares at the lone minstrel in stunned silence. The lone minstrel breathes a heavy sigh. But then... Hey, what's with the long faces, everyone? Minstrel, I should wring that neck of yours. As I was attempting to explain, Hedwyn is already up and about, despite my having strongly recommended further rest. Those that are unaccustomed to sea voyage and take ill, they are very likely to experience further symptoms if they do not remain bedridden, or at least sedentary. Hedwyn is running a considerable risk of having to spend another night in great discomfort. What are you, a doctor? Nay, although I traveled once with one extensively. Look, I appreciate your caution and concern, Tariq, but I'm pretty well accustomed to discomfort here, and I had to see how things turned out tonight. I haven't had to stay out of
Who's
a
Tariq? What?
the minstrel's name. That's the minstrel's name.
Oh, okay.
I haven't had to stay out of a rite like that before. So you're back among the living then, Hedwyn? I was just seasick. Nevertheless, your full recovery requires rest. I think we all could use some rest after tonight. Anyway, thank you everyone for your concern, and I'm sorry that I worried you or caused you further burden. He turns to you. My friend, what do you say we figure out where to go next? I'm beginning to miss being on solid ground. Follow him outside where the night sky awaits.
Yeah, I'm just a fucking navigator, bro. Hell yeah.
Just looking at the sky, basically. Well, apparently I'm like influencing, like controlling them during the rites somehow, so I guess that's important too. Hey, I wanted to thank you for conducting the rite back there without me being there. I could rest easy knowing you and the others would get through it. Anyway, I'll leave you to your reading. Can't begin to imagine where we'll be off to next. We're well past anywhere in the downside I've ever been. Even Jody hasn't gone this far. He bids you a good evening, and as you turn your attention back to the sky, seek again your destination. Alright, where to now?
I guess it is Game of the Year edition, but that's still fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, for reference, how much are Oblivion and Skyrim?
Oblivion Game of the Year is $15, and Skyrim Special Edition is $40.
40? Well, I guess they can charge that for Skyrim because, like, it's still popular or whatever, so. 15 for Oblivion.
Yeah. Fuck Bethesda.
I know, yeah, jeez. Triste.
Have to go to that website, that shady ass website that gives deal.
Fanatical?
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Still further north then. Not simply north. This shall prove difficult. What's the problem? Our destination is beyond the Deathless Tempest. A vessel such as ours has little hope of traversing it intact. Can't we go around it? Given our confrontation with the Pyre Hearts, our chances back in worm-held waters would be even worse. Come on, people. It'll just be another day in the downside. Go get yourselves some sleep while we still can. Bet you'll feel better in the morning. Your optimism is infectious, isn't it? You all concur that rest is in order, for the sea journey has been taxing to everyone. Come daybreak, you'll have to find a way to sail past the Deathless Tempest, which is a raging tempest in the Sea of Solus for all eternity, apparently. So it just never ends.
But it's deathless. That sounds like it would be deathful.
Right, sounds like a good thing if it's deathless, right? Like, we just not gonna die, so just go through it.
Yeah, just like this run is deathless, you.
Deathless. Oh, hi, miss. I'm so happy right now. I'm happy because I was so worried about Mr. Headman for a while there, you know? He was so kind to me when we first met. Him and Miss Jodariel and Mr. Greentail, and you too. But I just really like him. She sighs. She seems happy to be here. Say, do you, trails off for a moment. Do you think he likes me too? Encourage her, let her down, change the subject. Nah, he don't like you.
Yeah, he likes Shay, not Ray.
Yeah. If we had named her Shay, it would have been way different. Let's change the subject. Let's not talk about this for now. You notice I heard that a lot of you sure have traveled a great distance since you first met, and that the sea is quite a sight to behold. Oh, I know. I had no idea that the downside was this big. I thought that maybe it was all like the valley, but we have seen so many different places. I wonder how much farther we will have to go. I know this is supposed to be our punishment, but the funny thing for me is that I think I like it, being here with you, all of you. She beams at you for a while. Okay, bye. She bounds off as you breathe a sigh of relief. Gain +1 hope for the next rate. Let's see if Sandra has something to say. You call upon me for some purpose, my reader? Let's chat. There's an undulation I have sensed, reader, which means I think that your black wagon sails the seas. Am I not right? Of course I am. She laughs at this, or at herself, perhaps. I scarce remember the sea. It has been a little while since I have bathed in it, you understand? My memories of it are wistful, nonetheless. Although, if I remember correctly, the Sea of Solus is a disgusting mockery of the Emerald Seas near the Empire. The Empire of Sar dominated the known world for millennia, till the doomed reign of Soliamur. Soliamur is one of the 8 scribes, so this was even before their time. Do be careful out there, will you? Now, let me cease my prattling, lest I extend my sentence by another such eternity or two. We had best stick to business. Alright, see ya. Let us do this all again sometime.
Do what? Talk?
I guess. Alright. Ragged Rock. Rookie spotted wreckage in the area and believes there could be valuables to find.
No, there isn't.
Tizo seems very eager to see the wagon head in this direction. Well, that's not a very good reason. I mean, I think we should just go here because we got a chance of doing something. Tizo's on crack, dude. The remnants of a shattered fleet do little to raise the confidence of your companions, given that the massive deathless tempest rages to the north, not far from your position. We ought to be more concerned with that storm than in finding trinkets, Greentail. Oh, relax already, Jody. Let me do my job. I don't show up when you're out there keeping watch and start telling you to come off it now, do I? You interrupt me in the middle of my work no fewer than 4 times per day. They go on like this for some time before turning to you. Investigating the wreckage is going to take time, but you may find something to show for it. Yes, let's continue searching. You suggest it may well be worthwhile to continue searching the wreckage after having come this far. Ruki grins wide. Knew you'd see it. You'd say my way says it. Now let's see what we can get. After an exhaustive search. Sorry, sister. I think I was just chasing a refraction of the sun or something. There's nothing down here.
Oh, great.
Jodariel fumes at all of this but says nothing. Jodariel lost -1 hope for the next right.
Thanks.
No hope. No hope.
Should have followed Tizo.
I guess so. You and your companions look upon the deathless tempest. The stars demand you sail beyond it, yet the very thought is beyond reason. Then, something in the nearby water stirs, and from it springs something familiar. Hold, good ladies and good sirs, this knight beseeches you to hear him if you please.
Oh my god.
Sir Gelman, he's back! What is it now, worm? The rites are ended. We have no further need of you. Oh, but you do, and in turn, this knight has further need of you, good lady. Out with it, then. Let us be joined! Let this knight join you, please!
No.
Can you believe this, Hedwin? Not really, no. Nay, look ye not so surprised. Your valor in the rites did stir this poor knight's soul. He swears to you, upon his long-lost honor as a would-be knight-errant of the sea dominion, that he shall serve you to the end. What about your other worm friends back there? The Pyre Hearts? They are base cowards! This knight can no longer abide such spineless characters, having witnessed true glory in our clash upon the hulk of auras. Never before have we been trounced so thoroughly. And furthermore, this knight shall aid your passage through the deathless tempest. Is it not so that you seek passage to the north? With this knight's aid, you shall achieve your wish. Sir Gilman continues to persuade you for quite some time. He seems to know a way to cross this storm, some sort of long-held secret among worms exiled to these waters. Jodariel pulls the rest of you aside after Hedwin gives her a look. Are you most sure that Sandalwood would want this thing along? Mostly sure. Sandalwood wants someone for each mask, and this one does seem about as good as we're gonna get. Jodariel glowers back at the worm, who tries his best to look presentable. Hedwin is more gracious. He tells Sir Gilman that if he promises to help you cross the Deathless Tempest, then he can come along for now. This knight is overjoyed, and he hereby swears to see you pass the storm. Though first... What you say?
He just wants in because he knows that you're gonna win all the rights and like dunk on everybody and get back to the Commonwealth.
Probably. That's probably part of it.
He's just fucking fucker.
Though first, this knight requires your consent. Give unto this knight your blessings in the name of the Nightwings, and thus shall he go forth.
Where are you gonna find a worm costume for this dude for the next rite? What the fuck?
We have a mask. There's a costume to go along with it. Don't worry. It's all taken care of. Sir Gilman seems to be asking your permission for something? Yes?
Permission for these nuts?
As you begin to say something in response, Sir Gilman cries out in triumph. He vanishes into the depths. Yet, through this close encounter with him, you cling to some sense of where he is going and what he intends to do. He is determined to help you cross the Deathless Tempest. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yo, Morrowind, bro. Hell yeah. That shit's dope as fuck, bro.
Nah, man, it's all about Oblivion up in the hizzy. Determined to prove himself to you and the Nightwings, Sir Gilman emerges somewhere in the outer reaches of the Sea of Solace and calls out to you. Master Reader, if you can hear this knight, then he implores you now, lend him your guidance. This knight's objective ought be not far east of here. Today we shall bring peace to the embroiled sea. Know, however, that among this knight's brethren, the actions we are about to take are highly forbidden, but they are highly just. Thus, Sir Gilman sets forth to quell the storm that rages to the north. Alright. Hark! Yonder lie the foul spawn of the unfathomed plurns, boiling the seas with their wrath. The sea titan, once slain by the scribe under King Ores, her brood lies dormant in the sea. Okay, so these are it's another titan, I guess, like kind of like the slash. Exiled worms within these waters long have harbored these abominations, using them to bar passage through the downside's channels for any save this knight's own kind. Begone now from here, fiends. This night shall finish what the Under King Ores has started. We can banish the disgusting eggs. So, the deal with Gilman is like he has this trail of like it's like an aura. His aura is like a slug trail kind of thing. And when you press the cast button, he goes all the way back to the end of his trail. So you kind of like draw where you want to go, and then he'll slash all of that.
Oh shit, bro.
Oh shit, it's him. Hold it right there, you traitorous slug. How dare you turn your back on this knight, to your superior. Superior by rank no longer, for we no longer serve the Commonwealth. Last this knight checked. Here, you hold no sway over this knight. Arrgh! And what have you done to the spawn? Have you no honor left at all? This knight has done that which required doing. His honor cannot sink much lower anyhow. He figured this would be an ideal time to free himself from servitude to you. Why you dare to staunch the tempest for those Nightwings? Good Sir Deluge. This knight was born to dare. Now come and fight this knight if you so dare as well. Arrgh! Pyre hearts, banish him. This is an order. Alright, so I gotta banish these idiots.
Wow.
Alright, that was more. What now, Sir Deluge? Shall you not face this knight yourself and leave the dirty work unto your charges? Fine, Gilman. You wish to stand against your commander, then have it your way. Sir Marsh, Lady Seagrass, to me, banish now this troublemaker. Okay. You are master of this night no longer, Sir Deluge. Thus shatter our fraternal bonds. This knight would say it was an honor serving you, Sir Deluge, but that would be a bald-faced lie, and yet another stain upon his blackened reputation. Until we meet again.
Shut up, you were all buddy-buddy with him like 10 minutes ago.
That's true, yeah. Well, wait, you lowly traitor. This night will have your head, Gilman. Gilman!
Oh, these worms.
They're so cool. As the day wears on, there is still no sign of the Worm Knight. Your companions grow restless, but then... Hail! This knight returns with newfound tales to tell, and new scars to show for them. Sir Gilman is sopping wet and visibly shaken. He struggles to maintain decorum. He is, in short, the very image of a worm knight.
What?
Yeah, and more importantly, that little tempest ought no longer pose a threat for now. Behold. As if on cue, the deathless tempest begins to simmer and subside. Would you look at that? He really did it. Of course this knight did it. Now, if it would be alright with you, this knight could really use some shut-eye. The Worm Knight then collapses in exhaustion. You and Hedwyn help him out. A deal's a deal, Sir Gilman. Welcome to the Nightwings. Huzzah! Sir Gilman joined the group. He also revealed the path north for you.
Yo, how many fucks can we fit in this wagon? Damn.
I know, it doesn't seem that big, so I'm getting a little worried. It's getting kind of cramped and stuffy in there.
Goddamn clown car. Jumping ship, cool, yeah.
Yeah, it's perfectly normal. With Sir Gilman's aid, you managed to breach the Tempest. You were true to your word, Worm. I shall give you that. But now what? We are stranded in this cursed storm. A most excellent question, and from one most fair. Call me that once more, and I shall tie you in a knot. Ah, and from one most spirited as well. This knight was wise to side with thee. Just where do we turn from here? Answer the question now. Sir Gilman does no such thing, although eventually he does make note of a specific current that should lead you to the lands beyond. If I may, I can corroborate Sir Gilman's account. We are close to making landfall. Then let me be the first to say, let's go. Alright. Say, Tariq? Aye, Rookie, what is it? That loot you're always carrying around, you know how to play that thing, don't you? Why, I suppose I do. Good, because I was thinking it's getting a little gloomy here, and we could use a little tune to lighten up the mood, know what I mean? Aye, then let me see what I can do.
Oh, now he sings English? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Sky, the stars all hide away from the chill until the evening rise. Oh, oh,
oh. At last, your wagon rumbles onto solid, jagged ground. The land called Black Basin. Your fellow exiles unpack the wagon so you can take stock of how best to reach your destination.
Place where Plurna scuttled her foe, the doomed ship still resides. The Titan man and on its
You approach Sir Gilman, who must have just finished practicing his fencing maneuvers. He regards you with his single eye. Hail, Master Reader. This knight is determined to train harder, having joined the famous Nightwings. He shall ensure that this triumvirate continues to live up to its most feared reputation. This is such an honor, and this knight has a great deal of honor to regain. Having fled the Pyre Hearts, this knight fully expects now to conduct the rites in a most honorable fashion, to the fullest letter of the law described within the books. Some triumvirants this knight has met, and perchance mentioned by name, they are inclined to bend the rules a bit, sometimes a lot, and to prevail by any means they can. But this is wrong! The exile who refuses to obey the rules, as they were written by the Underking Auras and his 7 friends, deserves neither his honor nor his freedom. Thusly does this knight have confidence the Master Reader shall resist any temptations to conduct the rites in any underhanded fashion. So no cheating, you fucking cheaters. Now then, this knight must undergo a thorough cleansing, having trained until the point of foulness. So please excuse him, Master Reader. Said he's too stinky. He slithers off, humming some sort of chivalrous tune.
Oh god, fucking kill this worm, Jesus.
You don't like him?
He's the worst.
He's pretty annoying, I guess. Let's give him a talisman. Nice.
It's like you start with Headwind, and then as you go down, the characters get more obnoxious.
Yeah. Kinda. I don't know. We got a couple more characters going.
Oh god, oh no, fuck, no. No vacancy. Get out of here.
What brings you to me this time, my dear reader? So then, we are back on solid land, or something like it, Then this must be Black Basin. Flames and noxious fumes on one side, suffocating forest on the other. Lovely, lovely place. So good of you to take me here. You truly would pursue those blasted stars until the farthest corners of this land, it seems. Though I had better cease my blasphemy, or else the scribes themselves might just descend up from up on high, and strike me with another much-deserved penalty. The thrill of such transgressions, reader. Sometimes it keeps me going, not that I have any real choice. Now, we had best get back to our normal business, as it were. Goodbye. Come visit me again sometime when you need further practice. You find that Headwind has asked for several volunteers to scout the area and report back. Alright everyone, don't go too far and let's meet back by dusk. Please, use caution. The exiles dwelling in these lands are, well, rather territorial. For your part, you remain with the Black Wagon to keep watch. You see occasional dark shapes soaring across the sky, but none of them draw near enough for you to see in any detail. Eventually your companions make their way back, and everyone arrives as planned, or earlier. Hi everyone, I'm back. I have come back. Ray returns from the east with little to report, save for word that the glowing molten rock there is very, very hot. This knight yet lives, although he has little else to report. The newest member of the group, Sir Gilman, returns from a northern pass, visibly shaken. He appears to have discovered an intense fear of heights. Krahiriark. Tiza wonders whether any species of fish lives in the pools or the rock nearby. He's hungry. Little Imp Tizo seems disappointed to have left the water behind. He remains with you near to the wagon. There is a western pass that seems traversable. If we travel by light of dawn, the shadows and the crags may well cover our advance against whomever may be watching. Begging your pardon, I do not wish to contradict your strategy, madam, though, in my experience, we shall not remain hidden for long during the climb toward the nest of Trieste. The exiles of the Highwing Remnants. You may have no love for them, inherently, but they have no such qualms with me for now. I may be able to negotiate safe passage. Negotiate with them? Then Headwind steps in as the lone minstrel bows and backs away. Hey, let's not decide on this just yet. We're not going anywhere right now. That much we can agree on.
Reader, what do you think?
We'll decide how best to go ahead come morning. For now, let's take the rest of the afternoon and get our bearings. Jodario glares at the sky as everyone else disperses. So we can use our time on our vocations.
No.
Yeah, let's level up again. I just like to level up all the time and get more abilities.
Oh, level up the worm, dude. Why don't you?
Maybe I will. Let's do it, actually, because it means that we won't have to use him as much if we level him up here. This knight shall be your eager protege. You and Sir Gilman spend some time reviewing some of the specific aspects of the rites, such as the properties of the aura. You sense he gains something from it. Wow. Huzzah! Great wisdom clouds over this knight's entire consciousness. If Sir Gilman and all his allies are banished, he shall instantly return. Okay. After Sir Gilman banishes an adversary, one of his banished allies shall instantly return. So you get a free res. That sounds pretty good. Let's do it.
Well, you always have to look at the bottom of a skill tree to know if it's the right path.
That's true. I haven't been doing that, so I'm probably just like fucking myself over, honestly. This knight has no idea what the Master Reader said exactly, yet feels smarter nonetheless. Yeah, you dumb motherfucker, dude. You don't understand what I'm saying.
Yo, eat these nuts, bro. Well, it's just like Borderlands 2. You gotta check out your skill tree and make sure you're going down the right path.
Yeah. It's true, yeah. Gotta know where you're going before you start going. I don't know. It's not a saying, but I started to act like it worked, like it was. Jediah wishes to avoid the harps by staying on low ground. Oh, I didn't look up the words we didn't recognize, but the High-Wing Remnants are like harpies. So there's like harpies that are kind of they oppose the Commonwealth. They like or in the Commonwealth, like they're at war with the land dwellers or whatever harpies are. So they don't like us very much. And then negotiate safe passages with the harps via this path. I guess we'll go with Tariq. He has some like he.
Dude, bro.
Show yourselves, you frightened little birds. All day long, winged shadows cross the sun. You are being watched. Jediah is very unhappy about it, though the lone minstrel now attempts to calm her. Perhaps I can communicate with them. Please believe me, madam, when I say that your enmity toward the harps had best be held in check here. A winged race.
Harps?
Yeah. A winged race also known as the High-Wing Remnants, at war with the Commonwealth. Yeah, there you go. Jodiah looks at him with fury in her eyes, yet he retains his calm demeanor. Soon she grants his request with a silent gesture. Then he calls toward the heavens. Good sisters, we are humble travelers such as you, and beg your leave. We journeyed by the sea and seek safe passage through your lands. We shall not disturb your hunting or your nests. The request is met with nothing but silence. You search in vain for any indication of acknowledgement. Then, without notice, one of them appears.
Oh shit.
She swoops the minstrel up and out of sight before Jodiah can respond. Damnation! Wait here, I shall go find him. For a long, terrible moment, you are alone with your panic. Soon, however, the lone minstrel returns, amid the sound of flapping wings. He dusts his cloak and calls out toward them. We thank you for your hospitality, good sisters. We shall be on our way. Having seen this, Jodariel returns, sullen. The exiles of the High-Wing Remnants are letting you pass for now. It seems they are having some dispute within their ranks and wish no further troubles for the time. It is a warning, one that leaves Jodariel fuming. -4 hope. Oh no. Not that. Anything but that.
Why does everywhere we're traveling suck now?
I don't know. It just gets harsher the farther north you go, I guess. At last you arrive at the nest of Trieste, where the next rite is soon to commence. You cannot shake the feeling that unseen eyes are watched your wagon's ascent and remain watching now. It's probably a good place to stop. We can save this right for next time.
Rightio.
Oh, damn.
Yo, fuck that worm, dude. Damn.
Are you hating on Sir Gelman, my homie?
Yeah, he fucking sucks. He sounds like a fucking, like, neckbeard larper.
Kinda does.
And then he's a stupid worm. He's a stupid cyclopean worm. What the fuck?
He's so jazzed about honor, though. You know, isn't that cool?
What's that letter in the corner?
Oh,
You got mail?
latest news and special offers from us at Supergiant.
Oh my god.
Wow. Can open up a browser. Yeah. So yeah,
Well, shit.
making some
What's
good.
about? What?
Oh,
What the hell?
I don't know. Let's find it. Oh, just credits or major credits. Get soundtrack. You can buy it.
Oh my god.
Go to the website.
Well, I'd just call that credits, bruh. I don't know.
Yeah, right. It's kind of weird to call it about, but I mean they have
What are
like
the-
they have soundtrack link there too, so I guess it's not quite credits. I don't know. Oh, it has the version number too, don't you?
What are the question marks next to campaign and shit?
About campaign mode. Oh, it just tells you about.
Oh. This is the most bizarre title screen I've ever seen.
Kinda, yeah. Also, you notice these are like books that are burning on the sides.
It's illegal, bro.
That's true. It is illegal. Yeah, we're making some good progress. We're moving right along.
I'd say Sir Gilman's a downgrade, actually.
Well, yeah. I mean, don't worry. We'll try not to use them. I guess. I don't know. We don't have to use them. But yeah. Other than that, that's all we got. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next week with more of this, and on Monday with the return of Curse 2, correct?
No, Curse 3, bro. I got an advanced
Oh,
copy.
shit. Damn.
Yeah, I got those. I got those connections.
Yeah.
Yeah, Curse 2.
Okay. Yeah, on Kingdom Chase channel, we're gonna finish Curse 2, so check that out.
And be sure to check out the games using the link command.
Oh, yeah. From last night, but I mean, you still check out